with sound.
Yes, with
Do,
sound.
do we have sound? Can everyone hear me? Hello, hello. We had a little bit of a technical difficulty with our cameras, but it appears we have it all going groovy. So, welcome everybody. I see we have 27 people in here already. I'm loving that. I am loving that. So, yeah, sound is great. All right. Thank you, Karina. Beverly Potter, hello.
I just have to get my own sound.
No, nobody cares about your sound.
Hey.
After all the technical difficulties, it's just me. All right. So, we're going to do a stitch along today. So, here's what we're doing. This is the one that Dawn did first, and then we changed it. And, wrong camera there, Dawn.
Sorry, there. Why is it doing black again? Okay, you're up anyway. I don't know why it's black. Why the black interfere in between.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Sorry. Technical difficulties.
It should
Dawn,
be good now.
you need more coffee, please.
I got it
It's
right here.
it's stressful. So we lighten the density on the stitches here so they're kind of see-through a little bit. So, but if you like the more solid color, then, Dawn will put this up. But I like this one better, and I'm using the groovy metallic thread. But before we get started, we have a contest winner, and the winner is from last week. And here is the prize. This is called Heirloom Centerpiece. And if you remember, I did it on with Halloween fabric. So this is the prize, and the winner is Sandra Fitzhugh. And last week it was her first live. So congratulations, Sandra. I don't know if she's in here today, but she won. So send me an email to sue@omlembroidery.com and we'll get this out to you. So, one more announcement. This is the prize for this week. So it's called Rose Mailing Pumpkins, and it's a mini collection. And look at these pumpkins. Aren't they not beautiful? I think I like probably that one better. Why is the camera flicking there, Dawn?
I don't know.
So this is what's up. So yeah, participate, comment, do whatever you want. We'll pick a random name and you can win this one. It's gorgeous. Malin Serrano says, "Oh, how pretty, I want." Yes, I know. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. Gail Tips, my first live. How cool is that? We do seem to be having slight technical difficulties, so apologies in advance. I don't know. Malin Serrano, this is my first live too. Well, welcome to all the new people. This is fantastic. Fantastic. So we will announce the winner of this in next week's live, which is awesome. So I'll put those away, all the winners. Okay, so we've got this. We've got, look at this gorgeous silver thread. Now, we were talking about this. I did a blog on it yesterday about metallic thread. And if you guys are like me, you don't use it because it's a pain in the butt. But I have found something that actually works. And of course, what I do is I get something new and I test it. And I tested it on my 10 needle, full out. I didn't change anything. I didn't change the tension, didn't change the needle, and it worked perfectly. And I tested it out on McDreamy with this one, and I didn't have any problems. So you could top load it and you can side load it too, which makes it even better. So, okay, we got fabric to pick. I'm going to move this stuff aside. One last thing. How cool is this? Welcome back to the 80s, people. This is something I made. And Halloween, and I've got another one going on, and I have put embroidery on it. So it's a hair scrunchie, if y'all don't know, and out of my favorite Halloween fabrics. So I'm working on this. It can't be done completely in the hoop yet because you have to put it around a hair elastic. So it's a little bit of sewing, but if we can get the embroidery part down pat, isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? Wow, rose milling is a painting technique from... Yeah, I know, Karina. And there's a lot of rose mail. I love rose mailing. If you remember, Cindy King won the rose mailing quilt design, and she just loves it. So there we go. Okay, so this, I use this kind of fabric, except for it's orange, and I kind of like the way it stood out, but I think I want to try something plain, so I'm going to put that aside. And I picked some really nice felt, so I think this kind of like dull orange would look good. The green, now I didn't pick bright colors because I want these colors to stand out big time, or a purple. And I think either one of these would look great. What do you guys think? We need to take a vote on it. Second time watching live, Brenda Snow. Awesome. Any relation to John? I bet you don't hear that often, do you? No? No chuckles, Don? So, okay, what do you guys want? What do you guys want? Purple, green, or orange felt?
Green's coming up so far. Purple.
Green. Cool.
Green.
It's kind of a mint green, but I wanted everything to like stand out. We want the spider web to really, really show. It's cool. So far it's green, so I'll put the guy here on green. Let's see, green, purple, 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 green. C. Lombard, I'm just looking at all the names. Joy Anthony says purple. Carol Coleman says green. Purple, green, green, green. So we got a lot of greens. What do you think, Dawn? We'll let Dawn judge this one. Ooh, it's gonna be really close between purple and green.
Green, purple. Oh, I don't know if you should let me do it.
Why? I think the green is winning here.
It looks like green probably is winning, yes.
Okay, well, keep going. I want to explain to you guys what I did here. If you notice, this patch is kind of curled up. There's nothing wrong with that. It's a sew-on patch. You're going to sew it on, it'll be flat. What I did here is I used some fusible, and this is just cutaway. And I thought it looked better for showing you guys everything. That's all I did, and that's how you know, if you're doing patches or whatever to show someone, this looks really good like this. So that's if you're wondering how I did it. So
Purple, I guess.
Purple? All right. Dawn says purple. And here I thought it would be orange. So, okay, let's move this aside. So I have my 4x4 hoop, which is awesome. And I have
the green people.
and I have water-soluble stabilizer. So we have a nice clean finish at the end, and I'm just using one sheet of it, and what I'm going to do is just cut a piece of the felt because I don't want to put the whole thingy on it. So what I usually do to keep my scraps handy, and if I'm going to do more of these, because I don't know, I think the ghost guard is pretty cool, just cut it, yeah, that'll be perfect. Cut it in half and then cut it in quarters, and then what you're left with are some nice square scraps. So this is beautiful felt, and I do love the color. I do love the color. So, okay, any questions, anybody so far? Anything? Because I think this is a great design. Fantastic design. So 4x4 hoops, so anyone can do this. Water-soluble stabilizer, trimming scissors, you know, fabric, and whatever threads you want. And of course, you can get this pattern in the OML Embroidery University Facebook group. And so you can stitch along or do it after. All right, so we are going to go to the machine and pray that the camera on the machine works. So let's switch over now. There'll be a little blank and then it'll switch. So go.
Yay!
Did it work?
It worked.
It was a little bit stressful getting this started. I was like, come on, Dawn, come on. So, okay. So let me call it up on my machine. And I'm not going to change any colors because I'm working, of course, on a single needle machine. So we don't need to worry about it. We just want the color stops. If you're working on a multi-needle, you're probably not working and listening because the multi-needles are kind of loud. But you just put the hand symbol on it to stop.
That camera's flickering.
Is that?
Yeah, I'm not sure why, but it's the camera. So.
All right. Why don't you switch to the needle cam? Sorry, guys. Technical.
You can do that.
Because the needle cam doesn't flicker. It might shake a little bit.
Well,
I don't know why this.
Cam is up.
I don't know why this camera's flickering. Do I have a nice view? I can't see it yet. Yeah, flickering.
Oh, there, we can see it the other way.
I see this. Yeah, okay, that's better. Sorry about that, you
If you don't
guys.
stitch too fast, it shouldn't shake too much.
Well, I'm not changing speeds because I am showing everyone how awesome this thread is, the metallic thread, that you don't have to change the needle. It won't break. It won't shred. It just stitches. And I'm so happy because I'm thinking like Christmas stuff, right? I'm thinking Christmas stuff. Awesome. All right, so let's get started. The first thing that is going to stitch out is our placement line. So rock and roll McDreamy, my brother dream machine. We're going to rock it out. It's going to shake a little bit, and I apologize. I don't know why our cameras aren't working. Nice shape.
That looks good.
It's like a ghosty badge of honor, I think, which is awesome. What brand is the metallic thread? It is King Star Thread, and Designs in Machine Embroidery sell it right now. And if you love metallic thread, get it, because I'm going to be using it. You can actually use this metallic thread for freestanding lace. Haha! Isn't that amazing? All right, so I'm just going to place my felt down. It's not going to move anywhere because felt is kind of thick. If you're using fabric, you might want to spray it away from your machine a little bit, but it should hold down. So let's go, and we're going to tack this down now. I don't like the camera view with my puffy hands. It's kind of bad. But oh well. Okay, stitch down. Can you guys see that? Yeah. Can we switch cameras back to the dusk one there, Don?
I sure can.
Don has to do it. I don't have the controls. Let me know when we're up, please.
You're up, but you're on the machine still.
Oh, me.
That's you. There you go. You're up.
It's kind of hard being down a camera, so I'm going to take my duck-billed scissors. And because this is felt, you kind of have to trim it in little steps. So I'm going to make little cuts. I like to hold the fabric out. Little cuts. And carefully trim around. You don't want to go over your line. And the best way to do the duckbills is this part is going to go on your stabilizer. And so you won't like stab it with the sharp end. We don't want stabby on our patches. So this is coming along beautifully, except for right there when I stopped. Darn it. Oh well. If you're a little bit out, it's forgiving. It'll be covered up by the satin stitches. It's better to be a little bit out than cut it short and have it not work properly. So let me know if there's any questions. Dawn, I'm not always watching my iPad for questions, but Dawn is not watching my iPad. He's watching. Oh, I heard a rumor that the Norseman is out getting fuel for his chainsaw. I don't know what that means, like if he's going to come, it's a Halloween thing, and he's going to come and chainsaw you, Dawn, but...
Maybe. Did you get C. Lombard's question about why the patches look different?
Oh, the two that I have? Because I made this one, Dot and I made this one. I wanted it a little bit bigger. And then we changed the density on this one. So it's thinner. So you can kind of see the fabric through the wings and the skull especially and the ghost. And I just thought it gave it a very unique look. But if you don't like it, blah. Why little cuts on felt? Because I think it's easier to get a clean cut rather than huge cuts. I mean, I did a crappy job of it, but I'm still stressed about the cameras. That's how I do it. You can do it your own way, but that's how I do it, and I usually get a much... See, I did it properly right here. You can see a really nice smooth cut. And felt is, it can be, depending on the quality of your felt, it can be really thick and crappy. So it's hard. It's like my really thick batting that you have to cut it carefully. So whatever works. This is kind of thinner than I thought it was. So there we go. Okay, back to the needle cam. Unless you want to try the other camera and see if it's still flickering.
Well, you can go back to it, and if it flickers, I will switch.
Alright, keep trying. Maybe it'll work. Is there enough room under the wings to put a name? Not really. Not really. It's such a nice view.
It is, and it's flickering.
And it's flickering.
So
Back to needle cam. Well, we don't know why it's flickering. Jeebus. It's
1 second. I gotta do
yep.
something here.
Sorry. Always when you go live, there is something that goes wrong. So suggestions for the name: you can take off the ghost guard. Or delete it and use your software, and you could put Ghost Guard at the bottom and then a name at the top where the ghost is right now. So that would be super easy to do. Are we switching, Don?
Yeah, I switched on just.
So we're on the needle cam?
Yep, we're on the needle cam.
All right.
I just had to tweak it a little bit.
Well, you tweak. You just let me know.
It's up.
All right, so now we're going to put our zigzag stitches to hold everything down. We want it to hold down, please. And this just gets the edges down, and especially if you did a crapola job like I did on my felt, it'll just hold everything down and keep it secure. If you have fabric that frays, this will help as well. What? Oh. I've done that a million times. I would like it to work.
I know. The other one works fine. This one's flickering. I'm not sure why.
See, I'm a little off on the bottom, but I think we'll make it. I like the needle cam as like an extra view. Okay, so now we're down. If you wanted to, say, fix that very carefully, you can. I don't think it's going to show. So the next step is our spider web and the outside edge. So we're going to have a few minutes to chat while that is stitching out. The spider web is awesome. Awesome. And I'm going to get my silver thread ready to go for the next step. So I'll take off my blue. You're switching cameras on me there, Don. We're still trying to figure it out, why the flickering. What fabric would you recommend for patches other than felt? You can use anything. This is just my... everyone's saying the flicker's fine, Don. So leave it there. If it's really bad, you guys just tell me. It's a much better view.
It is much better. It's almost worth it.
Almost, yeah. So the fabric that I used on this one, now that I know what camera I'm doing, is just regular fabric. It's not anything. It's just the cotton fabric that I use all the time. So, I don't know. We'll figure out the flicking. Okay, now we're going to do a nice satin stitch around the edge. And we're doing it in this order too, because if you notice on the finished ones, the skull and the wings kind of go over the satin edge, so it's cool. Yeah, the spider web's awesome. And you can almost see the outline of the ghost on that one. So awesome. Making it for my son-in-law. He's a security guard. Well, yeah, it's cute, isn't it?
Webcam.
Needle cam?
Needle cam.
Alright. So Dawn is just gonna switch back and forth a little bit. This is a great view, but I prefer the other one. So
This view is not bad when it doesn't vibrate too much.
Christy Orr. I don't want to try to pronounce your last name. Apologies. Enjoying the live demo. Yeah, can't wait to try my Janome metallic thread for the first time today. Yeah, let me know how it works. Generally, most people have to, I called it, I don't know if you guys read my blog, but I called it thread wizardry every time you use metallic thread, because you have to pull it away from your machine, put it in a cup, and, you know, let it unwind and change your needle and slow down your machine. I can't be bothered to do all that. I just want to stitch. So you don't need to be a thread wizard to be able to use this Kingstar metallic thread. So I started saying before, I'm thinking like sparkly snowflakes. I'm thinking, what else? I think maybe I'll do a sweatshirt and design it out. Not necessarily Christmas, but maybe let it snow or fall or something like that, just to make it look pretty. Have the thread in the other side of the room, Karina says. I know, that is the joy of working with metallic thread. But I'm thinking side-loading metallic thread. I've never been able to do that before because you need to unwind it. And yes, I tested it out and it looks amazing. Amazing. What's the matter, Don?
I just switched back to
Sister doll, good morning. Yeah, they said they didn't mind it, Dawn, so it is a better view. And I have
figure out what's up with Wirecast with the black in between transitions. It shouldn't do it. I don't know why it is.
Look at how good the purple looks on the screen. We're just
I love the purple.
probably being a little too picky about the camera, but we try to make it as good as we can for any video and like any view. Yes, okay, so the purple and the black looks amazing. And there's a little bit of loft in between the spider webs here, and that looks amazing too. I'm really happy with that. That's awesome. You need to tell me when you change to the needle cam, Dawn, because I just pointed out something, and if it was on the needle cam, all you'd see was my puffy hands. So, woo. I finally got the file to my machine. That took 20 minutes. Why? It's pretty small. It's hard to find. I know. You don't get anything like that in Canada either. I just order everything from the States because I like to try out new things, and you know, I can test out the stuff for you. I don't mind doing that. I know, you know, what everything should do. Look at that. Oh, I'm loving how that looks. This is going to be a good patch. I really like it. That's awesome. Oh, I kept forgetting to take the P out. Yes, no P. No P. Or only one P. Alright, so, quick thread change. And this is the moment of truth, ladies and gentlemen, because we are going to be stitching with this gorgeous metallic thread. Do we still have a dog down here? I just heard someone chuff. You might want to close the door. So, oh yeah, someone's shaking. Who is it?
Beagle's making his bed in front of the fire.
Oh, well, we'll let the beagle do that. There we go. Sorry, it's awkward around the camera. So, metallic thread, we love you. Ready? Rock and roll. Seeing is believing, people. Seeing is believing. Yes, Mary Heaton says, drumroll please. I'm hoping the silver looks amazing on the purple. Yeah, even though it's flashing like that. It's still a great view. Ooh, look at that silver on the black. It looks like a continuation of the spider web. I thought it's pretty cool. Yep, purple was a good choice. I'm pretty happy with that. Can you guys catch the sparkle enough on the cameras? Maybe not. Purple is awesome. It is. So if anyone has any questions, you can ask. Hopefully your stitch... Wow, what was that? McDreamy seems to like the metallic thread. Yeah, and Ragnar, my 10 needle, loved it. Because I thought, I'm gonna try stitching with it and see, because I don't know if you guys have a 10 needle machine or not, but metallic thread and a multi-needle machine is no thank you. It is frustrating as heck. So I was having a great day and I thought, hey, let's try it. And you know what? I'm happy I did, because it's awesome. Look at those wings stitching out. Sparkle me, sparkle me. Sparkles! My dog's name is Ragnar. It's a great name. It's a fantastic name. I don't know why I called my machine Ragnar, but I don't know. Because it was awesome. I don't know. McDreamy, everyone knows why I called it McDreamy. I mean, that's clear, right? I have to clean the 6 needle and try this today. Oh! Sandra, were you here for the beginning of the video? Sandra Fitzhugh? Just saying. 1 needle here. Nah, same thing. I can do anything with McDreamy that I can on a multi-needle. That's it. That's it. Oh, yes, okay. I'm just making sure. So you send me an email, Sandra, and let us know where to send your winnings. And hopefully you will stitch them out and be super happy and show off your work in the groups. What are we doing there? What's that? What happened there? It's... Oh. Oh, well, we're just gonna roll with it. This is lives, right? New to embroidery, on your chat, what time and day do I find you? You can always find me in the OML Embroidery University Facebook group, where either Donna or I, or the other awesome moderators that we have are usually around to help you out. Every Saturday at this time, we'll be doing a stitch along. We might be doing a digitize along once in a while. What? Okay. We might be doing digitizing once in a while, and I just freehand stuff, and you guys can ask questions, and it's kind of fun. But every Saturday at this time, so yeah, the wings are gorgeous. Yeah, the sparkles, it's really, because I thought, all right, so if you have a metallic thread that actually works, it's probably not that metallic, right? That's what I was thinking. And you look at it and it's like, oh, it's probably good, but wow, it is fantastic when you're stitching it. It is probably a little more sparkly than the other ones. I guess it's the other thread I've used has like 5 thread breaks, so it's not as sparkly, but everyone noticed that it's just stitching through. Yeah, we're gonna have sparkly snowflakes and a sparkly embroidery Christmas, because I'm gonna be using this stuff. I think it'll be awesome. So anybody have any patch questions? Malin, sorry, Serrano says, I've blocked out my Saturday mornings to be with you all. Well, thank you. We've done the same thing. It's awesome and it's fun, and I'm glad everybody's here. How many people do we have? 66. Is there 66 people? That is amazing. That's amazing. So everyone here, hit the like button, please. That'll go a long way to help. And if you know anybody that needs embroidery help or has questions, subscribe to the channel, because when you subscribe and you hit the bell, you will get notifications so you don't miss anything. I've been a little off on weekly videos, but that's okay. I was prepping for these videos, so it's better. Which needle are you using? 7511, just the regular needles. It is nothing fancy at all. And I didn't change it for the metallic thread, so that's a money saver right there, right? I just hit the button. Thank you. Everybody say like. That's awesome. Brenda Miller says, we're supposed to be helping build the doghouse, but I put my foot down and said not until this is over. Yay! Brenda Miller put her foot down. How cool is that, Don?
Oh, hold on.
Hold on what? What's wrong?
The audio just went wonky. Hold on.
Apparently the audio went wonky. It's probably just a lapse in the internet, Don. Are we back?
A little bit of echo, but
Well, why do we have an echo? Turn your mic off.
my mic's not on. Okay, we're good.
Don likes to do that and make me panic.
No panic.
And he's across the room and I just want to smack him, but I get to be
Why
nice.
do you think I sit across the room?
Yeah, well. Shush. Shush. Oh, he switched cameras again without telling me, so you get a nice view of my fat hands. My puffy hands. What do you use on the back? Sister Doll says, what do I use on the back? I don't use anything on the back of them. They just look like this. There we go. You can use some tearaway if you want, or, you know, you could put an iron-on. What's the name of that iron-on stuff we used on? Heat and bond. And then you can iron it on, whatever works. Hopefully, did you say the name of the thread? Yes, I did, Joan. It is, what is it, Don? It was a quiz to see if he would answer. It's actually written the name of the thread. It's on the... Not that you can hear him. It was a test. King Star Metallic.
Here's your notes.
No, I don't want notes.
Okay.
I just wanted to see if you knew what thread name it was. He's not paying attention. Have you ever stitched with metallic thread, Don? No, because it's a pain in the butt. That's why. So, yeah, it's King Star, and I love it. There we go. Our skull has some details, and I love the details. Now we're going to do the chain, and this is awesome. And yes, Karina says you can use patch attach as well for the backs of it. I don't have any of that, but I think it's like a glue. It actually, people say it works really well. And it's not expensive. I think it's $3 or $4 for a bottle. And it's glue, so you just put it on, and it's fabric glue and it stays. So, and patches are fun. I think you can make a whole Halloween outfit with patches and different things. I like them. And you can also use patches for items that you can't stitch directly on. You can make a patch, you can put it on, and it's done. And I think that makes life a lot easier. So the chain is looking good, the ghost guard is looking good, and the sparkles are fantastic. Fantastic. So is there any questions? Anybody have any questions while this is stitching out? This is a patch done in applique style, and I like it. Oh, also, I think next week, I'm not going to say for certain, but you guys will see the preview. I think we should start making mug rugs because it's a quick and easy way to use up your fabric, and I just love them. So I have a snowman one that I was working on, and I think we should do a Santa Claus one. And of course, we will be using the metallic thread wherever we can for sure. Stick on Velcro. Yeah, I guess that would work too. Yep. Brenda Miller says, yes, yes, and easily giftable. You know, I made a couple, I give them away, the ones I make for videos. And I made a couple for my mom, my mother-in-law, and I was really surprised at how much she enjoyed them. So she would put out fall ones, and then she would put out Christmas ones, and just other ones. And she finds them just wonderful. And I was surprised because I was like, yeah, mug rug, whatever. We have so many of them. I was taking the mug rugs for granted. But she loves them. She loves them. And she always has a set out in her living room. So it's awesome. So I think mug rugs is an easy, you know, decoration. And we're going to experiment a little bit, and we're going to make mug rugs out of regular designs. And I want to show you guys how easy that is to do, because it is easy. So, quick thread change. What camera are we on, Don?
You're on your main front camera.
Okay, good. Mr. Flickery. Is that what we're going to call him?
Yeah, we'll call him Mr. Flickery. We'll have to figure that one out.
It's a pretty expensive camera to be flickering, but
Maybe
I
next time we'll
suppose...
swap 'em so your dust cam is flickery, because you don't use it as much as the machine cam.
Not for this, no. And there's not a whole lot of trimming going on in these. Some of them I would. What we need is a DSLR camera. We don't have one. Why don't we have one? Yeah, because they cost about $3,000. So we're going to be waiting for that. We're making do. So ghosted time. Let's stitch out our ghosted. There we go.
There's quite a few people watching, which is nice.
I am really happy with that. 64, we seem to have lost 2 people, but my mom says not to underestimate the power of a mug rug to make someone happy, says Mary Heaton. You know what? You're right. You're right. I was surprised. I took it for granted. Actually, my daughter goes to a yoga place downtown. Excuse me. Downtown here, and I made them a couple mug rugs with their name and logo on it, and they are up year round. They put them up on a board, and they asked for more, so they asked for my rejects. So the ones that I did on videos that, you know, there's only one of, they're like, can we have them? Okay, so that's what I do. I send them out, and I'm like, yeah, never underestimate. Sharon Foster, hate being late, but looking forward to watching the replay. Well, yes, welcome. Thank you for showing up. It's awesome. And yes, the replay, you can share it with your friends, share it anywhere, watch it again, watch it as many times as you want, and it's always going to be there on YouTube for you. So it's doubly good, I think. Live and then watch it. It's awesome.
Apparently everybody's here because I shared the link in the group and nobody's commented or liked.
Oh, well, that's fine. At least it worked this week. Last week, I don't know what YouTube did. I spent an hour, like, uploading stuff and, you know, setting everything up. And YouTube didn't connect it. And I'm like, what the heck? Karina, aw, coffee money for the cameraman. Aw, thank you, Karina. That is awesome. We appreciate any donations. Embroidery is expensive. So that's awesome. Karina always. You can always rely on Karina. Karina's going to be doing some work for us. I am not the greatest at sewing, and Karina is going to be making some of the more complicated Anita Goodesign sewing ones. So the Anitaville Horror, which I started but I had a hard time with, and I think the gingerbread house one too. So she's going to be working on those, and then we'll have, you know, like a collaboration, and I think she's going to love it. So those did get shipped out, Karina, so Hopefully Dawn gave you the tracking number.
I did not, but I'll send it to her.
Okay, Dawn will send you the tracking number, and then you can get started and have tons of fun. Sharon Foster, I love your videos. Working my way through them all. There are you guys ready for this? 400 and almost 470 videos on OML Embroidery YouTube. How cool is that? That's a lot of videos. There is something for everyone, and I encourage you, if I do like a video in Hatch, you should watch it anyways, because you should be able to take that information into your own software if you're not using Hatch and do the same thing. So you don't have to only watch like embroidered videos. I mean, embroidered's a little more, involved, but if it's a running stitch, you know where the running stitches are, right? So you should be able to do it. So I encourage everyone to do that. Oh, our ghost is gorgeous. Let me just last thread change. And I'm going to use metallic blue. Has anyone ever done lettering in metallic thread? Yeah, me neither. Until today. Well, yesterday. Sorry. Until yesterday. Because small stitches, no thanks. There we go. There we go. There's a lot of classes on the YouTube channel too, and I encourage everyone to take the classes. So a class, I mean like a full hour of instruction and a project. And again, you can use it, you could do it in any software. And if you have issues, you can always go into the OML Embroidery University group and ask questions, and I can help you out. I don't have all the software, but I have a good supply of it. So I have PE Design 11, I have Embroidered, I have Wilcom E4, which is what we use for our embroidery business, and I have Hatch, and I really want I forget the name, Perfect Embroidery, from Designs in Machine Embroidery. I have the lace maker, and I just thought of something. Lace maker, a lace dash hound in metallic thread. Sorry, I'm just thinking the Christmas tree there. I have the My Lace Maker, and that, to me, is the best software ever. You can make your own lace. I love it. So, okay. Where do we post finished stitch out photos? In the group. Go ahead and join the OML Embroidery University Facebook group and post away. We love to see them. And you know what? Yeah, and it inspires other people to get moving, and let's do this, and let's finish a project and stitch it. And it's awesome. It's awesome. So what's this? Brenda Miller's so jealous, Karina. Karina says, I know. Karina's very excited to be doing these designs for the group, and they are stunning. I have seen finished ones, and I think there was a contest that Anita Goodesign had going on, and someone did the Anitaville Horror, which is a haunted house, and they did it in purple fabric, and it was stunning. It was amazing. Dwani Howard says, on my way to Anita Goodesign event this morning and just purchased a luminaire. Oh, I'm so jealous. So excited as you've motivated me to do this new adventure. Yeah, you can do it. And Dawn.
Yes?
I can has?
Can has what?
She got a luminaire. I don't have a luminaire. We're switching to the desk.
You might have to give up McDreamy for a luminaire.
I don't think so. We're not getting a luminaire. I'd rather get a really good camera before I get a luminaire. Are we on the
We're on desk?
desk?
Yeah.
Just making sure. So, what do you guys think? Can you see the shimmer and the beautiful? I like the purple better than the orange, I think. I think I do. Isn't that awesome? Look, it looks so good. I'm so excited.
I like the purple better.
And I really like the felt. the people who did the bookmarks, this is what we did last week. And they used felt, and I'm like, well, yeah, felt makes a great patch. So I'm just going to pop this out. Yeah. Yeah, it's beautiful. And you can see the shimmer well enough. So what a fun project. What a fun project, guys. Excuse me. The next step is we are going to just carefully, don't get too close. You don't want to clip any threads. And because I used water-soluble stabilizer, we are going to have a perfectly clean edge. So this is how I finish off any designs like this in the hoop. Just trim it, you know, relatively close, but not right up to the stitches. And then all you have to do is get a little thing of water. I don't actually have any here. And you just dip your finger in and you rub it like this, just gently. And then if you have nails, you can just kind of pull it off, and it comes perfectly, and it'll look great. This one I took my time on, and it looks great. I do really like the felt, the purple. So someone was asking if there's enough room to put a name. You could, but then you're going to be venturing into really small lettering. So what I would do is take it to your embroidery software, whatever software you're using, and I would delete all these blue letters. They're the last ones to stitch, so it's super easy. And then I would put Ghost Guard here, like halfway, and then you can put the name there. And I think that would look amazing. If you guys want a tutorial on how to do that on a stitch file, let me know in the comments, and I can do that. So we're having a conversation about the Stellaire. It's the same as the Luminaire, but it's just the baby lock version of it. So they're similar. It just depends on which one you like. So Gail Tips says, I've done 15 bookmarks. Good for you. That's awesome. That's awesome. So Spooktacular, awesome. I like the purple because all the colors pop. Yeah, thanks, Angela. That's what I thought too. So it's fun to experiment. So we've done a couple of experiments. I think Dawn did one more, but I couldn't find it, with polka dots. And I'm thinking plain fabric is the way to go. Although, you know what? This one isn't too bad either. It's not too bad.
I found it. Here it is.
Dawn found it? Oh, yeah, I had it there.
It got held up in something.
This is another one. Dawn was playing with it. And he changed the colors. I like it. It's okay. I don't like it as much as this.
No, you've got better color choices.
Yeah, better color choices. It's so much fun. So join me next week, and we're gonna start doing some really cool mugwugs. As always, the files will be free in the OML Embroidery University Facebook group. Everyone click on like so we can keep the channel growing. That's the goal. That's the goal. We have fun. You guys help me grow. We learn new things, and it's awesome. So, any questions before we go, guys? These patches are really cute. Thanks for sharing. Well, you're very welcome, Diana. I hope you guys will stitch out some patches and have tons of fun with it and be inspired to try felts, try different fabrics. You can do any fabric with this Ghost Guard. We just thought it was really funny. So, and I'm so happy that we had like 67 people.
It's awesome.
Mary Heaton, I'm going to invite my friends for next week. Yes! Thank you, Mary. That would be awesome. Oh, close up of your nails, says Sandy. Yeah, these are my best nails ever. So I stamp them, right? So I do it myself. And I even got lettering. So boo and a little smudgy trick or treat. So yes, my nails, they always match what we're doing, hopefully. So thanks, everyone.
I have one announcement before you thank everyone.
What?
For those in the OML Embroidery Facebook group, today I'm going to release the final letters of the Spooktacular alphabet. So I think there's 3 left or 2 left. They're going to be released today, so you will have the complete set.
Yeah, it's to be able to use it for Halloween, which is coming up. So, Dwani says, thank you for all the hard work. So appreciated. Yep, I do a lot of hard work. Dawn runs the business and I help with that. And the rest of the time I am working on cool stuff like this. It's awesome.
All the cool stuff.
I know. Too bad. So sad. Yay. Thank you, Dawn, for the alphabet. Yeah, the alphabet's awesome. So, thanks everyone for watching. I hope you guys had a ton of fun. And I hope you guys will get stitching some Halloween patches and post them in the OML Embroidery University Facebook group. And I think that'll be awesome. So, thanks everyone for watching. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Bye.